fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You're being such a baby.
Hold up. I mean, I don't know what he did, but it looked like he reached for something. Because as soon as he reached, she yepped and then she sat down. I don't know. I don't know. That dog got a lot of neck. I don't know if you can see a shot collar. That dog got a lot of neck. Okay, so now we're gonna be watching the brothers I enjoy watching, Abba and Preach. We don't always see eye to eye when they put out stuff, but I do understand where they're coming from. I love how honest they are, and they bring some joy to my life to watch them and to see how they do, because I hope to be as successful as they are with me being who I am fully and unapologetically on here, so y'all can actually get the full me. So let's watch this. Hasan shocks his dog, gets everyone to lie for him. Let me be honest with you. I used to watch Hasan way back before he had facial hair and glasses and all that. I don't really like that dude. If I wanted to, I get he's a chump. Okay, I don't particularly like him at all. And I think he's fake and phony, and I think he just does whatever he do. Whoever writes the biggest check, I don't like him. So let's watch and see how this all goes down with his dog back there.
Kaya, please just go. Just stop.
For those of you who aren't aware, there was a big controversy with Hasan involving his dog, in which his dog, during the live stream, not behaving the way that Hasan wanted. And at one point, he seemed to like reach over, and the dog had a reaction. And as the dog had the reaction, a lot of people started suspecting that it was a shock collar.
It's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You're being such a baby.
Hold up. I mean, I don't know what he did, but it looked like he reached for something. Because as soon as he reached, she yepped and then she sat down. I don't know. I don't know. That dog got a lot of neck. I don't know if you can see a shot collar. That dog got a lot of neck.
But essentially, you hear the dog kind of whoop as he reaches over. People have been breaking. I know how to do sound effect. We don't need to, man.
Yo, the dog went, yo, oh, my dog said whoop, whoop. You said the dog went whoop.
Because you know what I mean? The dog went whoop, diddy whoop. And
all my bitches say hi.
Was potentially going to use to potentially put pressure on Jordan's king to try and take in more Palestinians, correct? I mean, that's what we've heard from Trump.
So you see how...
Hold up. I did see that. I know Ab was about to say something about that, but I did see that. I noticed that he reaches over. She yelps and jiggles like she just got shocked. Man, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Okay, I put one of them dog shock collars on me for yelling because my mom's dog at the time, God rest his soul, Bosley, was yelping, and when you put that collar on him, he won't even move. He'll just sit in the corner because he thinks if he moves, he'll get shocked. I just wanted to see, like, how bad is it? Okay, so I did put it on, and I yelled real loud, and that shit hurt like a motherfucker. And my mom never used that again because I was like, nah. That dog is super small, like the size of a small purse, and that collar, with that amount of shock, it hurting me? Nah, don't do that. But I don't suggest you put on a shock collar either. You to test that out. It's not fun.
Every time he tells the dog to do something, he reaches over.
Yeah.
And then the dog's not, and then all of a sudden, she kind of just jumps and starts moving. I'm not a big dog person. I'm not a pet person. So when this initially broke and everyone was losing it, I'm like, what's wrong with shocking your dog? I don't even know. Wasn't sure how much it shocks, but I did watch someone else try it on.
Wait. So you said to me, let's do level. Yo, so I'll be honest.
Exhibit A, exactly what I was talking about. It is not fun. And the thing about it is on some of those shock collars, you can actually adjust the amount of power of shock. So yeah.
I'm not doing that to you. I'm dead.
Yo, so I'll be honest,
Yo, I deadass did 10 wrong, and I swear it yanked my neck. I'm deadass. I swear.
No, so I can do 10.
You just pissed on my fucking floor. Oh!
Yeah.
That was fine.
Yeah.
I swear.
He went, woo, woo, woo.
You are wild. Yeah, you breaking
damn.
everything.
Breaking
First stream, chill out, my man. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'll say, yeah, I didn't know it was that bad. So that gave me a little bit of context. But you did some research and you told me it was bad. So
I did some research and it was bad. As a matter of fact, yes, there's some places that is. Well, can you pull up the first picture that I have? This is from the American College of Veterinary Behaviorists. ACVB strongly advised against shock collars, brawlers.
the ballers,
Yo,
the
the
shot
ballers.
callers.
What's going on? Due to their potential to cause pain and fear and anxiety in an animal. All right. And that's pretty much on the American side. What happened is, and because I've been able to speak to a dog trainer, is that what happens is that barking is the way of the dogs to communicate, right? When you put a shock collar, it gives them a fear of even expressing themselves. So when they want to express discomfort or anything like that, or stress, they can't bark no more. So they resort to go fully 100% and just bite.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the behavior that happens. Oh,
I'm glad you said that, Preach, because proves exactly my point of my mom's dog not moving. As soon as you put it on him, you can leave for 3 hours and come back. He's still going to be in that same spot because he literally thought that moving is what made him get shocked, not barking. So it was not effective. Not effective at all. Plus, it hurt like hell. Man, that shit hurt.
also, they say that it stands against training methods that cause short and long-term lasting pain, discomfort, or fear. Aversive training methods can be dangerous to people as well as animals because of the reasons that I just stated.
This is actually one of the most interesting part. All of his friends, all the people, because he seems to have a big hold on the Twitch community.
We'll stop pausing it so much, but I do want to say there was a movie where a guy had a bunch of people as hostages, and for him to be able to make sure that no one could hear them because he had them in his basement, he put shock collars on all of them and had them zip tied up, so they couldn't even yell. Because whenever they would try to yell, they would just get shocked the hell out of. So
A lot of people
crazy.
were asked to speak on this issue, and this is probably the most viral he's gone in a long, long time.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. She didn't even have that collar on to begin with. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it.
What the collar does is it vibrates. It doesn't shock.
It's like there's a setting for vibrate and there's a setting for shock.
That's fact.
They're like editing his picture and turning up the fucking contrast where he showed the collar to be like, no, look, he put tape over it to fucking.
I went to task. I looked at the collar. The collar is taped off where I think there would be prongs.
Cutie coming on to buy some Christmas stuff and like decorating my stream room. Invited Valkyrie as well. Guys, stop saying Kai's real owner is here. Okay, stop.
So you see that where we were right there? The bottom right area is where the remote is or whatever the thing is. Oh, they're saying the model. So
He tried to hide that. Let's see what we got right here. Color technology. So, okay. Oh, so that's the Tase one. Is that what the T is for? Man, my mom, what she had was not elaborate like this, and it still hurt like hell. It was just a collar, didn't have no button on it or nothing.
they are showing it is an actual shock collar. It's the exact same model. They kind of were able to zoom in and see it clearly.
Just knowing Hasan and knowing like how I've been around Kaya a lot and him, and I just like know that he would never ever.
That's just crazy. Like, why would you sit there and lie about something like that? That's so stupid to lie about, and that technically that would be abusing this dog. Just doing it whenever, as well as like you do know we in the time of the fucking internet, right? Like, as you can see, they got a picture of the controller, and they went and found the same one. Like, y'all are so stupid. Like, how much are you getting paid to be a dumbass?
Kaya.
I would like to make it clear. I don't believe that Hasan is a dog.
No, I also
personally.
don't believe that either because I have bore witness to how you treat her, and you treat her much better than me.
I said, hey, out.
Look at his face. Look at Mr. Bubblegum over here with that is one ugly sweater. Good lordy. Where did you buy that at? Look like that came out of like the Huxtable house or something from the Cosby show. What the fuck is going on? You need to change up your wardrobe if you making money. But anyway, that's here nor there. But look at the look on his face. He looks like he knows and been around her being shocked enough times that he know what's coming. Or he's annoyed with the dog, one or the other. He might be annoyed with Hasan, to be honest with you.
Place. Kaya,
Look at his
place.
face.
Go. No, place.
So you see how he always reaches over and then the dog moves after that? And sometimes it whelps.
Yeah.
Is from when Kaya yelped. Yeah, she yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed.
Crash is just about the most dramatic little guy you've ever met in your life, right? He has used a vibrating e-collar before, and he has too whimpered in such a way.
Is she reading off notes?
I don't know if she.
It looked like she was reading off of something. She keep looking down a lot and looking off to the distance. Boy, I don't know why y'all lying about this stupid shit. Like, just be honest about it. Like, period. But I'm also gonna be honest. People don't really like Hasan anyway. They're gonna be getting him for anything. But I don't know why he would make it easier for people. He ain't as smart as he think he is.
Reading off notes or just playing the game.
She's looking down.
Maybe she's playing her game.
Niggas got screens down. Hey, what you say?
What were you reaching for in the clip? What do you think?
A shot collar. No, you wouldn't.
That's where all my fucking Zintins are.
Oh, hell no.
No.
He's saying, bro.
I with y'all on that one. Like, man, you on some fucking bullshit. Like, come on, bro. Let's just be honest. You definitely was not grabbing for the 10. Did you put one of the packets in your mouth afterwards? I doubt it. I think you're a fucking lying.
Oh boy.
Bro.
I unlock the gate or some shit. Like, I do have a button on my desk for the gate, right? And I unlock the gate, and obviously, if you have a dog, you know this already. When they hear that the gate is unlocked, they perk up. They're like, oh my God, he shocked her again. They need to be like very active. They need to get that out of their fucking system. And not only that, but also in an effort to train them, a lot of the, literally the disability dogs, the service dogs get fucking e-collar trained with like what you would call a shock collar. So even like the most maximalist position that people think happened is not even a remotely controversial incident.
Do I think it's on?
This dude is the worst liar. I don't know if it's because he stutters a lot or because he's lied so much, but I don't know how you can believe most of the things he says because he is definitely lying. Definitely lying. That dude stutters about way too much with that. Like he's straight up fucking lying. Put the collar on you and hit the button and you see how it feels. Because I've worn it and it don't feel good.
On Shock's dog? I have no fucking clue. I think he lied about having a shock collar. I think he 100% had a shock collar based off what's on my For You page. Maybe I'm getting psyoped. He's adamant that he hasn't shocked her.
Oh, what we got going on here? Oh, come on now. Be friendly. Be friendly. Now we're on pause. Ah, so upsetting.
But that 100% is a shock collar, as a fact.
Okay. Now, this guy's his best friend. So they're really, really close.
Not anymore.
And after he posted this, he got a lot of backlash instantly online from Hasan's community, like basically flooding him with a lot of hate. The funny thing about this story, I don't think this story is the biggest deal in the world. I honestly think if he would have just apologized afterwards, it kind of goes away really quickly.
Nah, he doesn't want to say, no, he cannot admit.
That's the problem. All he has to do is apologize. That's why I find it so dumb that you have this elaborate lie that is like toddler kind of lying. And then you got all these people that work with you or you pay to lie about something that you don't even fucking need to lie about, which lets me know you are a habitual liar because you're lying about stuff that you don't need to lie about. Like it, that's just like they were saying. Like that's really all you need to do is apologize and just not do it, especially on camera, dummy. Like, come on, man.
With the community that he has, he cannot admit that he was shocking his dog. He can't.
I don't think they care like that.
Especially the you can't you care because you don't care about animals, right? But his community cares about animals, and he cannot admit to be doing that. Australia, the collar is banned. South America and Colombia, it's fully banned. In Quebec, the whole province here, it is banned. So there's a bunch of places, and even Austria, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Iceland. So there's a bunch of people around the world that in their reality, it is banned and it's not a good thing. That's why they're making such a big thing, is because there's a consensus around the world that it is a bad thing. So he cannot admit that that he did that.
Yeah, I disagree completely. Especially in this day and age, people are cultish about their followings. Their followings are cults. His is no different. Like the people who follow him do so religiously. He's had a lot of incidents and hasn't lost a following or had dipped, and they were much bigger than this.
Yes.
Ab, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Most of the people that's probably rocking with him are white people, and I don't think you know white people as well as maybe me and Preach know white people. And white people love animals, bro. And you hurting an animal, it's gonna be a problem. They love their animal as much as a human, and a lot of times they look at him just like a human, like even more so than humans. Some people like to be around animals more than they like to be around humans. And let's not get to the fact that I think that one woman in New York City literally gave all of her money, which was, I think, a few $100 million to her dog. The dog has armed security 24 hours. People love their animals, especially Caucasians. So I think you ain't been enough around enough white people that has animals to know that. So yeah, no. And in his group, yeah, I'm with Preach on this one. They they go crazy for their animals. No shade though, because I love my cat. I love animals as well. You know, I get all that, but there's no reason to sit and lie about something like this. It's just stupid.
But the other incidents was about people, not animals. And animals is way more important than people in a lot of words. In a lot of worlds. The dog in the movie is dead.
You know what I'm saying?
That's even worse.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
think when
saying?
people say
Like,
that,
let's be honest. John Wick, who's a white guy, he literally killed an entire army of people, a whole syndicate over one dog, one beagle. Which that dog was cute as hell. Now I ain't gonna lie, I was sad when he died too, and I definitely was on the revenge train with him. But yeah, nah, man, nah.
are people who don't like him. I think if you like him, you're not going to care. Cancel culture is not a real thing. People don't get canceled. People really don't lose their followings. I don't think you could point to me a single time in the last couple of years where someone's done something crazy and lost their followings. I know so many people who've done some really fucked up shit, much worse than this, that has much more emotion tied to it, and people just kind of look past it. And I think this is no different.
Actually, maybe it's the people that is not his fan that care most.
Most
And then
yeah.
making the
He hasn't had a dip in
noise.
viewers. And like, it's very obvious that it was a shock collar. A lot of people have already admitted to it. The videos zoom in. Like, if you care about animals that much, you're not going to believe him either. No. Because just the way it was kind of set up, like, it's quite clear what the fuck it is.
People are being put on pause, but not canceled. Your following comes back, but whenever you see that drop and you see you're losing contract and stuff, like it does something to those people. Definitely.
It does affect them, you're right. But then they come back pretty shortly afterwards and they kind of stick around. I thought this story was bigger, in my opinion, mostly because the lies that were involved, how many more people got involved in lying for him. And then afterwards, also how much control he seems to have on all these creators. Because a lot of them were just like telling bold-faced lies, all because he asked them. And it shows you like he's got his own little mafia over there and however they move.
Yeah, 100%.
Now that this whole shock gate has happened, she went on a podcast on his stream in the past and she looked at the dog and she started feeling around the collar. And at that point, she kind of freaked out because she's like, the collar's way too tight. I can't even stick a finger underneath there. And then he goes like, oh, I'm sorry about that. And then he goes to adjust it to loosen it up. But she's like, no, it's way too tight. This happened like a while ago, maybe a month or two ago.
I saw the collar when he took it off. There was no mechanism or any sort of shocking thing. This dog is spoiled rotten. This dog adores Hasan. After we did the streaming, the Twitch, we went out to his like kitchen living area, and she is laid up on the section. A lot of people don't let their animals on the sofas, which I think is bullshit. And that's something I've had it with people that are like, we don't let our pets on the sofa. I'm like, well, then you shouldn't have gotten a pet. Hasan's dog has free reign.
I'll be honest with you. This woman right here, I cannot remember her name right now. In Oklahoma City. I installed a under-counter fridge at her house. And I believe she has I think it's an English bulldog. Yeah. Nah. That dog does it definitely goes on the couch. It definitely does what it wants. Sweetest dog in the world though. Good they were good customers. But yeah, no. She ain't lying about her animal situation. They love that dog. That dog is their child.
And then Marsh, who is Hasan's producer, we had this little like floral halo type, like little flower girls, where I forget what they're called. And we were putting it on her. We were doing a photo shoot with her. And then I brought it up to Hasan again. I said, you need to get her a bigger collar. And he goes, feel her neck fur. Come here. And she's just, and then, her hair is so thick that he had to put it, and it really wasn't even tight because her hair is so freaking thick. But it bothered him that I thought that maybe her collar was too tight. And so we even had a follow-up conversation about it. So when I saw the whole thing about her, like barking or yelping or whatever, that dog, when I was on the stream, I was on it for maybe like an hour and a half. She had free reign of the entire room.
You realize like everyone is just come out like, no, he spoils the dog. He would never hurt her. And like maybe he doesn't think that using a shock collar is a deep down inside. Like maybe for him he thinks his behavior is actually okay, but maybe he's like socially it's maybe not. There's a lot of like they all came out and said the same thing. The dog is a lot of people take care of their dogs and then do other fucked up shit where they hit the dog, but they also take care of it in other ways. Being good to your dog, generally speaking, is not an indication of how you always treat it. The same way you could love your partner, you could be super sweet with them in public, and then behind closed doors there may be certain situations where you whoop that ass. Whoop.
Exactly.
Right? So
exactly.
And not sexually, obviously not like in a good way. I meant that like in a big way.
Yeah, we understood.
Just because
thanks.
But it's interesting how they're all, even her, she's walking back her comments about the collar being too tight. She's doing these explanations, and I don't know. It's interesting watching all these people bend over backward. Remember when you said if they love dogs, they're gonna have a problem? She loves dogs. She's a huge. She gonna lie up there.
Yeah,
she
really
gonna lie, and people do
That's
that.
a fact.
I think humans are complicated, and then sometimes they just abandon certain things in the face of certain situations, and I think that's what's happening here.
I can't trust her either, man. Her face don't move when she talks. All right.
So this is Dr. K, who's a therapist. He spends a lot of time on Twitch, like doing a lot of talks in regards to social issues and issues relating to mental health.
There's a lot of pent up stuff. I think that's specifically towards Hasan. So I know, for example, that. And I'm not saying this is true or not true. I'm just saying that with the creators that I've worked with, one of the things that there are a handful of communities that they're really scared of, and Hasan's is one of them. I'm not saying that that's justified or not justified. I'm not saying it's true or not true, but just for whatever reason, right? And when people say, I'll ask them like, why, right? What concerns you about? And I think it has something to do with his size, his rigidity.
I was talking about, but that's a compliment to Hasan, I guess. Go to.
I'm sorry.
To tie it all in, I think this story to me is more so about his control over the people around him and all these creators and how they all have to toe the line. I didn't realize how much.
I think the story was about white people.
Stand up. No, don't stop. You preaching. Pace around.
Oh, man, they stupid. And I still got to watch that video.
You know what? Thank you, Steven. I kind of like this hat. You know what? The do-rag's fucking stupid with it. But the hat, I'm actually getting used to this.
I couldn't care less.
Also, maybe you can fill this in for me. Pause. But That's crazy. Why does he need the dog to be on screen in that spot?
Because it's cute. It's a cute factor.
Is it like a marketing
It's a
thing?
cute. People like animals. Sometimes it's just like, some people have a dog just to talk to girls in the park.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like whenever you do a thumbnail and you got a girl with her crack out, and the story ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just oh my god, your dog is. I'm a fan, and your dog is so cute.
I think creators, this is not just true for Hasan, but for a lot of people, have a hard time when they're called out just admitting to it. So he said, "Fuck you guys," and he went with the lie. Now, once you start the lie, it's hard for you to turn back because then people are going to shit on you just for lying. Let's try to be good faith. All right, let's say we offer defense of Hasan, the best one that we can. I'll be the socialist advocate. I'm fighting a political battle that's incredibly important. We have a lot of detractors, a lot of bad faith people who are coming after me, and I don't want to give them ammunition to take me down because I think it infringes upon my causes. I think it hurts my community a lot, and I think it's not worth letting them even have this win because we have something much more important we're fighting for. I don't know, is that bad? What did I say?
Anyways.
Well, am I wrong?
No, yeah.
You think about it though, right? He's like one of the leading people. He talks about Israel, Palestine a lot. He advocates for the Palestinian people all the time. Maybe in his head, he's thinking like, no, we can't afford to take any L's right now.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean? I think in politics is actually just pretty much standard to never admit anything because you're always going to they're not going to see you well. They're not going to see you're taking accountability. They're just going to shit on you. I still can't get over the one thing. You know what I can't get over?
What?
Like needing to place a dog in the corner all the time in every shot. It's a very weird thing to me. It feels like you're taking a living being and you're treating it like a prop. And that's just odd. Even if the dog doesn't want to be, like, I don't know. It's a bit weird.
You've never seen My Simple Life? Paris Hilton walking with a chihuahua? You think that's not a prop? People have been doing prop things with animals all their life, all the time. As a matter of fact, people do that with their kids as well. Yeah.
Sure. I think most of us agree it's unethical. Is it not maybe somewhat similar to do that with a pet? I wonder. That's my question. If someone forced a kid to do that, what would we say? Force a kid to be content?
Walk in the street, look, I have a dog. There's a lot of people that it's that. It's the have a thing.
Come on now. We're almost done with it.
It's because they're bored. Or else they would eat it. We only eat chicken because it's ugly.
Yeah.
And we only eat beef because it's delicious. That's a different story.
Man, come on, bro. Ugh. It's getting on my nerves now. It's acting real stupid. I don't even know how we ended up on this. I ended up on something else altogether. Okay, so I'm with Abra and I'm with Preach on this one. Definitely with Preach with the fact that this wasn't really so, I guess, eye-opening for the animal, for his dog, but it was very eye-opening with the grip that he has on the people all around him and the little cult group that they have to keep him looking squeaky clean and as clean as they can, and to actually lie for him because you know that there's some BS going on when you find out when you got like fucking 10 people lying for you and you can all tell that they're lying because they're not good liars. And even the person who did it is not a good liar either. So I just think it's such a dumb thing to lie over, to be honest with you. But when you build yourself up on one image and you're not real and you're not being unapologetically yourself, your real self, you kind of fall in these pitfalls, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed the video. Shout out to Abba and Preach. I enjoy all their content. And this will be the first time, maybe it's the first time, it might be my second time. Either way, to react to one of their, I guess, breakdowns, but I'm definitely gonna react to more. Hit me up with a like, a share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of my commentary on this. And I still have the other video that that's over Stevie that I definitely want to do because that dude he should just stop while he's behind, but who knows? I guess I will catch y'all on the next reaction from me. Peace.